Yo, Kimmer Reflection, let me tell you something. There are no such thing as genders. What you think of as a male or a female is not true. It's an illusion. That's part of the program that we've been given in Babylon. See, we think that when we see a man, that's a man. We think that when we see a female, that's a woman. No, separation is an illusion. That's the trick that the evil one plays on our mind. We forget that we are all one. There is no division. There's no separation. Matter of fact, all of human beings, every human species that exists on this planet has came out the womb of a woman. The child is not separate from the womb that it came out of. Remember, all the cells of your body were made inside the womb of your mother. Your cells of your body that make up you is not separate from that mother. You are your mother. You are a female. Every human species on the planet is literally a female. The male, which is the XY chromosome, is nothing but an adaptation of the XX chromosome. Remember, the XX chromosome predates the Y chromosome. This means that at one point in time, there were only females on the planet. And you gotta love the trick that we play on ourselves in this reality. Like, watch this. You will see a man and you will see, okay, this man has a penis. And you will think that is what distinguishes him from a woman. But no, check this out. The woman, her clitoris is a shorter version of a penis. Yes, her ovaries are actually what are now in a man's testicles. You gotta remember, in the first 7-8 weeks of the embryonic development stage, every human being begins off with a default XX blueprint. It's not only until that 9th week where the SRY gene and testosterone comes into play so that the woman can experience herself in duality. Then those ovaries, which were connected to the fallopian tubes, they descend and they become testicles. The labia forms over the testicles to create a scrotum sac to hold the testicles. That's what you call a ball sac. Let's not forget, we got nipples, just like the woman. Look, all we gotta do is break down and decode our reality for what it is. Look at the Bible, Genesis 1:27. So God created mankind, not in his own image, but in her image. In the image of God, she created them, male and female, she created them. All human species were made in the image and likeness of our mother, of the great-grandmother Lucia Isis. So look, did no woman come out the rib of no man? There wasn't even no men on the planet at one point in time. Make it make sense. And look, I'm gonna show y'all one more thing, because Christ pointed into nature to show human beings how to live and what they were, right? So if you look at this picture above, Exhibit A, these are hyenas. If you know anything about hyenas, the female hyena is the dominant species in these communities. She actually has a penis. It's called a pseudopenis. Just look. The image illustrates the sexual anatomy of spotted hyenas, highlighting how difficult it is to distinguish between males and females due to the female's unique pseudopenis. Female spotted hyenas have masculinized behavior and morphology, including an elongated clitoris that resembles a penis. Know thyself, reflection. Reflect the light from God, the all-seeing I3. I love myself. 3 is free.